Hey guys, it's Alex Truman here, and today, as you will see, another sunset. And today we're going to talk about that it's not the same anymore, which is it means it's different now. Before we get into that, I'm going to tell you yesterday. I didn't make a video because I was extremely busy it was just not a day for me to do a video. So let's not waste any more time. Let me tell you what happened, and then I'll tell you what I mean. It's not the same anymore. So anyway, yesterday I got up really early at 5:30 in the morning yesterday morning, and I was really tired. But you know what? At the same time, I wanted to say goodbye to my friends. You know, if you haven't seen the video, wishing my friends goodbye to college, you know, I recommend you to check that out. I got up really early, you know. I got on my bike, you know. I'm just cruising down the street, and I was like, "Geez." So this is what it's like to be up. This is what the neighborhood looks like in 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, I see cars just passing by, like, geez, it was just crazy. And so I go see my friend, you know. So I spoke to his father, and what happened was he said, you know, he's leaving around 8:30. So I said, you know what? So I just went inside, just did nothing, and then when I went back on my bike, I just cruised around a little bit, and then I waited till 8:30. So I was counting down the minutes on my phone, so I didn't have the timer set up, but I had minutes on my phone, and then I'm like, I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to think right here, because you know I'm just having a hard time, because it's really hard for me, so just don't judge me. But anyway, so as 8:30 came, I saw him walking out, you know, and I'm like, look, dude, you know, been a good friend, you know. I did have fun with you in the past, but you know, it's time to move on now, you know. I'm not saying like that in a way where like we're not friends anymore. We're still friends. Like, it means like, you know, it's time that we all go our separate ways in life now. Not like that way, but like time to get our lives now. You know, it's time for us to get our own separate lives, you know, get families and stuff like that. If you know what I mean. But anyway, so I said goodbye to him, you know. He said goodbye to me, you know. And then after that, I watched him leave the neighborhood, you know. I was like, wow. I mean, it didn't get me. I almost teared a little bit. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but then my second friend, which is the girl spussed up her best friend, you know, so I didn't expect her to leave on the same day. So I spoke to her parents, and I was like, wow, like, you guys are actually leaving, she's leaving today? And I was like, what time she's leaving? And she said I think her mom or her dad said it was like 9 o'clock, and I was like, oh. So I cruised around the neighborhood a little bit. So just a second, like, I'm saying like about probably 5 minutes to 9, or probably like 4 or 3 minutes, or in that area, whatever. I see her walked outside, you know, and she said she saw my video, that put me into a lot of shock, because I never was expecting her to see the video. And I mean, it did shock me a little bit, but I mean, I did tell her, you know, I mean, I did break down after the video, it's basically true. I did, because I got really upset about it, because it was a big thing for me, and let's just say it was so bad. I was trying to pedal through, and it was so bad. I had to pull over, you know. It's just so bad for me. It's just so bad. But anyway, so what happened was, you know, she told me, said, you know, don't feel sad, you know, because you're always been a good friend, you know, which is basically true, you know. No, she said I was a very nice guy, which is, you know, I am. You know, that kind of made me felt good. And then as I watched her leave, you know, for some reason, I don't know why, but I just started crying. You know. I was like, I mean, I started crying a little bit, then I just went inside for the whole day and then I had my psychologist, which is, I go every Friday, someone to talk to, So anyway, I talked to him, I just started crying the second I just see him, because I really missed him so much. It was that bad. I was crying so hard. I was just crying so hard. I had to struggle to like breathe. So it was that bad. So yeah. So like I said, so that's my story of what happened yesterday. So now here's what happened. This is what happened today. I saw her father. Basically, I went on a little bike ride with him. He wanted to go a bike ride with me, and I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. And then I'm like, yeah. Once again, I was cool with that, and what happened was, he even told me that, him and his wife even feel, he even told me he even cried when he watched her leave for college. I was like, like I said, I'm kind of happy and sad at the same time, like I said. And he also gave me a good point. I cannot disagree on this one, but he said, this is kind of giving me an example. I want this to I'll let you guys. This is what he told me. When you watch a bird and lays eggs, and then when those baby birds, they crack, and and then the mom and the father has to feed them and all that stuff, and then as they grow up, the birds leave the nest and then all that stuff, but but they never forget their family, But it's like in real life, guys. It's like when kids go to when teenagers go to college. It's like it's them leaving home. It's like it's time that thanks for taking care of us. An appreciation, and I appreciate you taking care of me. Now it's time to take care of myself now. And it's okay. People can get upset about it. I was upset about it, but you know what? It's always not good to hold it in, because talk to someone about it. Like, talk to your friends, because that's a good thing to do, is talk to someone about it. I'm telling you. Because if you just keep it in your head and you just keep it to yourself, and then the more you think about it, it makes matters worse. Always talk to someone. Talk to your good friends that have always been there for me. Like, one of my other friends, he told me last night, I was so upset. I did hear what he said a little bit. He did kind of make me point. I kind of felt bad about it. When I went off on, I just kind of felt guilty. I just got him down like that. I was like, he was nice enough. He was like, hey, Alex, if you ever feel like you need anything, I'm always here for you, man. Just message me anytime if you need anything. And he said, I know how it sucks, that they left for college, but you know what? It's part of life, because eventually and he told me that I even have friends that left for college, and it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing for them, because they might get a better benefit or something accomplished. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they say oh yeah, they leave for college, it's the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. They're still gonna come back for holidays. Well, for the family, they're gonna see him, but for me, I ain't gonna see him as much, because there's no way I'm gonna bother them on a holiday. That's not me. I don't roll like that way. It's not how I roll. But anyway, but you know what? And when it doesn't feel the same. I just go down this road. I just go up and down. It just doesn't feel the same anymore. It's just different now. It's just really different. It really is. It really is, because it's just different now. But you know what? Never always hold it in, because you know what? It's not good for you, and it's not ever good for you. Because talk to someone about it. Because if you don't talk to someone about it, and then the more you think about it, it's gonna get worse, and it's not healthy for you. And I honestly know this. It's not healthy for you to feel depressed all the time, you know, and constantly miss them a lot, you know, and be desperate to like, you just want to see them so bad. It's not good for you. I'm telling you, I had to learn that the hard way. Trust me. Because you know what happens when I think that way? It winds up scaring them away. And that's how I know it. You don't think I know it? Let me tell you, take my word from a friend that I experienced from. Take my word from it. All right, and you exactly know what I mean. Because a friend told me this, and I'm telling you, he does not want me to. And he told me this. I do not want to end up. He does not want me to end up like that, like what he did. Because the more, like I said, the more you think like this way, and you know, and you don't talk to no one about it, you wind up scaring them away the second they see you. You know what? I mean, yes, it is hard, but you know what? It's always good to look at the bright side. You know, guess what? You know, I'm happy to friend at the time. If you're the people that went for college, if you're watching this, I'm happy for you. Honestly, I am. I mean, yes, I did cry when you left, but you know what? It's normal. It is really normal. Because, you know, yes, you know, we knew each other for a long time. You know, of course I'm gonna cry if you leave. Yes, I would cry. I mean, I'm sorry. You know, I'm 16 years old, but you know what? I don't care what other people think. It doesn't matter. All right. Because of what I felt. I was given my emotion, you know. Like I said, everyone has emotions, all right? And everyone has feelings. No one else doesn't have, all right? Everyone has emotions, all right? And you know, and everyone has feelings. One or another. All right? And it's not a bad thing. Okay? It's not. But, yeah. You know, like I said, you know, they're away, you know, now it's time to meet new people now. It's like I said, you know, it's like I say, one door closes, one door open. You know what I'm saying? That's what my therapist told me, you know, like I said, one door closes, one door is open. When your old friends go, time to meet new people now. Which is a good thing, you know, I gotta meet new people now. And you know what? And hopefully some of these days, you know, I'll find myself my true love and find myself a perfect girl. And I'll hopefully she'll eventually, you know, whenever I get a perfect girl, hopefully one of these days, hopefully she'll come down and do the sunset video with me. Because eventually that will be the special edition version. Well, anyway, guys, I think this video is getting a little too long because I've already done almost 13 minutes on this video. So, anyway, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like on this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, like daily sunset videos. I mean, guys, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's always good to talk to someone about something because you never always hold it in. It's always good to get the emotion because most of the time when I feel down, when I tell my friends about it and every time I hang out with my friends, the second it's called, I get right back up. It's called up and down when it comes to happy and sad. Everyone goes through it, not just me. Everyone does. You know, like I said, it's always good to talk to someone because most of the time when I hang out with my friends, you know, they always cheer me up. And the second I always feel down, I just get right back up. Like I'm already feeling happy, you know. I'm enjoying myself. But yeah. But anyway, have yourselves a good night and I'll see you in the next video.